Hello and welcome to another edition of Sports Update Ghana. My name is Joseph Adamafio, and coming up in this edition, following Ghana's Black Meteors elimination from the Under-23 AFCON tournament, well, Ghana has now turned its focus to the WAFU Zone B Boys Cup of Nations tournament, which is set to kick off on Friday, July 7th, because Ghana's Under-20 side, the Black Satellite, will be competing in that competition. And last year, we were eliminated from the group stages, and now Coach Boadu, who is the head coach of the team, has been tasked to go and do very well and help the team qualify for the AFCON Under-20 tournament. Also, the Black Meteors technical team has been dissolved, and we'll be looking at that and more here on Sports Update Ghana. Before we get into it, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment. So let's get right into it. And Ghana's Under-20 side, the Black Satellite of Ghana, are set to compete in this year's WAFU Zone B Boys Cup of Nations, which kicks off on Friday, July 7th in Ivory Coast. Ghana will be competing alongside 5 other West African countries, and that includes Ivory Coast, Burkina Faso, Niger, Benin, and Togo in the WAFU Zone B Boys Cup of Nations. Well, Ghana is in Group A, and the Black Satellite will come up against host country Ivory Coast, Burkina Faso, and Niger, whilst Benin and Togo square off in Zone B. So why is this particular tournament important for the Black Satellite of Ghana? Well, this is the tournament that helps the country qualify for the AFCON Under-20 tournament. So for you to go and compete in the AFCON Under-20 tournament, you have to make sure you reach the finals of the WAFU Zone B so that you can pick up one of the 2 slots available and represent West Africa at the AFCON Under-20 tournament. The last time Ghana was at the Under-20 tournament was back in the year 2021, and last year, unfortunately, we were unable to get there because the Black Satellite under Coach Karim Zito were knocked out at the group stages in Benin. But this time, well, the Black Satellite under Coach Boadu have been tasked to go and improve on their predecessors' performance and make sure they qualify for the Under-20 AFCON tournament. Well, the team have been camping at the Ghana Soccer Center of Excellence and have been preparing feverishly for this particular tournament, and there is pressure on the team to do very well because the Black Meteors did not do better at the Under-23 AFCON as they were knocked out of the group stages. And this time, Coach Boadu and his boys have to make sure that they raise the flag of Ghana very high. Well, the team departed the shores of Ghana on Monday for Ivory Coast to prepare ahead of the tournament. So far, Coach Boadu and his team have been doing very well, and we wish them the best of luck in the coming days. And I will bring you up to speed on how the team has been preparing, and hopefully if Ghana can be able to lift the WAFU Zone B Boys competition in 2021. That is when the likes of Dara Ibrahim and Daniel Efriye, as well as Matthew Enim Kuju lifted the WAFU Zone B Boys competition for the first time. Then they went to the Under-20 AFCON and also lifted the trophy. Unfortunately, due to coronavirus, they were not able to compete at the Under-20 World Cup. But this time, well, the team has to ensure that they qualify for the AFCON tournament by winning or getting to the final. Then also, when we go to the AFCON tournament, we also have to get to the semi-final so that we can qualify for the Under-20 World Cup. Well, away from that, let's talk about Ghana's Under-23 side, the Black Meteors, who arrived in Ghana on Monday. Well, reports coming in is that, well, the Black Meteors technical team has been dissolved with immediate effect, according to a management committee member of the Black Meteors, that is Fred Achi. He confirmed that the team has been dissolved. He spoke to 3FM in an interview. Let's listen to Fred Achi on this one.
Okay, so is that a signal that the head coach will move on?
The point I'm raising is that this team was formed for the purposes of the Olympic Games. Qualifying for the Olympic Games. We failed to qualify. So obviously, if it happens that the Executive Council will discuss maybe in offering another appointment and they consider the coach to continue, well, it will be the decision of the Executive Council. I'm not in a position to say whether we continue or not because I in person or like an individual do not make appointments in terms of the national teams it's a decision of the Executive Council.
But from where you sit, you obviously are in a very high position at the Ghana Football Association. Do you see Ibrahim Tanko continuing as a head coach?
You are seeing him continue as the head coach?
Yes.
I'm saying that the team stands dissolved because this team was for the Olympic Games and we didn't qualify. There's no tournament for us next year. So the team stands dissolved anyway.
And
that is Fred Achi over there confirming that the Black Meteors technical team has been dissolved because they couldn't qualify the team for the Olympic Games tournament, and that is why they were put together. So, well, Ghana has to expect a new under-23 side for next 4 years. Who will be the head coach? Well, we don't know, but the latest update is what I brought to you. The Black Meteors technical team led by Coach Ibrahim Tanko with assistance from BBN Gold Stars coach, that is Michael Osei and Gordon Atram, have been relieved from their post as coaches of Ghana's under-23 team. Well, my name is Joseph Adamafio, and it was a pleasure bringing you up to speed on all that and more here on Sports Update Ghana. Please subscribe to the channel, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment. See you in the next one.